There's no excuse for sexual assault unless you're...
The Lincoln Project, surrounded by scandal. The group's co-founder, John Weaver, is accused of sexually harassing and preying on scores of young men.
Remember the Lincoln Project? Good for you if you don't. The Lincoln Project was a group of Never Trumpers who tried to take down Trump, but instead destroyed themselves. Let's start from the beginning. The Lincoln Project launched in December 2019. Its mission was simple: defeat Donald Trump. Founded by a bunch of angry Never Trumpers, Rick Wilson, John Weaver, George Conway, Steve Schmidt, and others, they branded themselves as the real conservatives standing up for democracy. But let's be honest, these weren't grassroots patriots. These were washed-up GOP consultants who saw an opportunity. They slapped Lincoln's name on their project and got glowing coverage from the fake news media. CNN and MSDNC couldn't get enough, because nothing excited the liberal media more than Republicans trashing Trump. The Lincoln Project gave them exactly what they wanted: viral anti-Trump ads and a narrative that even Republicans think Trump is dangerous. With the media propping them up, the Lincoln Project raised over $90 million. They ran slick attack ads, flooded Twitter, and made themselves the face of principled conservative resistance. But they didn't use all that money to help elect anyone. They used it to pay themselves. Founders like Rick Wilson and Reed Gallen funneled tens of millions into their own firms. Reports later showed that more than half of all donations went to companies controlled by the founders. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it does. While the Lincoln Project was out there calling Trump a Russian puppet, one of their own co-founders, John Weaver, was literally doing business with the Russians. In 2019, he signed a contract to lobby for 10X, a Russian nuclear energy company that's run by the Kremlin. The contract was filed under the Foreign Agents Registration Act. He backed out after it got exposed, but still, he agreed to work for Russia while calling Trump a Russian asset. Then came the bombshell. In early 2021, John Weaver was exposed for sending sexually explicit messages to young men, some reportedly underage. Over 20 men came forward. The scandal blew up, and Weaver was forced to resign in disgrace.
The New York Times reporting allegations from nearly 24 men who say that Weaver sent them sexually provocative messages, often suggesting that he could help them get work in politics. The Lincoln Project calling Weaver a predator, a liar, and an abuser, adding the totality of his deceptions are beyond anything any of us could have imagined, and we are absolutely shocked and sickened by it.
The Lincoln Project put out a weak statement condemning Weaver, but it didn't stop the bleeding. Reports came out that some members of the group had known about his behavior months before and stayed silent. So much for integrity. After the Weaver scandal, everything unraveled. Jennifer Horn, the group's only female co-founder, resigned. Steve Schmidt followed, admitting the group had failed. Others like George Conway distanced themselves. Behind the scenes, it was chaos, fighting, backstabbing, and toxic behavior. Staffers described the culture as abusive, sexist, and dysfunctional. The Lincoln Project, which claimed to stand for decency and democracy, couldn't even manage its own office without turning it into a soap opera. But if you thought the scandal stopped there, think again. In 2021, during the Virginia governor's race, the Lincoln Project staged one of the dumbest political stunts in modern history. They hired people to dress up like white supremacists, complete with tiki torches, and stand around Republican Glenn Youngkin's campaign bus. The goal? Make it look like Youngkin was supported by racists. But it backfired hard. People immediately figured out it was staged. The Lincoln Project actually admitted to doing it, and even liberal pundits condemned it. The whole thing made them look desperate and pathetic.
What's on your radar, Ryan? When Lauren Windsor, a Democratic operative working with the Lincoln Project, sent 5 young people dressed in khakis, white shirts, and sunglasses to hold tiki torches in front of Glenn Youngkin's campaign bus, she never considered that people might think they were actual white supremacists. The tiki torch stunt was meant to echo the far-right show of force in the city in 2017 and to visually tie Youngkin's campaign with Donald Trump, a manifestation of Democrats' ultimately doomed strategy not to attack Youngkin on his own terms, but to tar him by his association with Trump, hoping people would see Youngkin's CRT attacks as of a piece with the Unite the Right rally.
So, what did the Lincoln Project actually achieve? They didn't stop Trump. In fact, Trump got more votes in 2020 than he did in 2016. Most of the Republican senators they targeted still won. And since then, Trump's hold on the Republican Party has only grown stronger. Their ads might have gotten clicks, but they didn't change minds. And in the end, they embarrassed the very people who supported them. Today, the Lincoln Project is a shell of what it once was. Most of the founders are gone. Their donations have dried up. Their reputation is trash. And they've pivoted from political action to producing cringeworthy podcasts and live streams that hardly anyone watches. They claim they were trying to save the country, but what they really did was get rich, cause scandals, and make fools of themselves. The Lincoln Project was supposed to be the ultimate anti-Trump weapon. Instead, it became a case study in hypocrisy, greed, and failure. They didn't destroy Trump, they only destroyed themselves.